Two Gold Coasters are on their way to having the #1 mental health podcast in Australia. The pair helping each other through some dark times before coming out the other side to launch Shared Minds.
Leaning towards most was certainty, because you had no certainty in your life.
None whatsoever.
There
And
was
that's
not
what killed
one
me.
strain of certainty.
And going back, it's the same. It's like when you quit a job or you go through a breakup. Like
The graduation goggles.
but also your brain is just attached to that thing because it's certain. It's like you've been with that person. It's certain. You know what your days look like. You know what your months look like. You know what everything looks like. It's drawn out for you on a map, whether you like it or not. Get married, have kids, buy houses, do all of this shit.
Well, look, to even break it down to an absolute simple form, humans in their most basic, primitive state as cavemen, you had your little cave, you ventured out 100 meters, you killed something and you walked back. Anything past that was considered dangerous, because if you went any further, a saber-tooth leapt out and killed your friend. So you learnt, don't go venturing out that far. So it's like
you without
need
realizing
certainty.
You without realizing it now would subconsciously think, oh, me and Alicia are gonna have kids. We're gonna fucking do this. We're gonna move into that house. You know, we're gonna go on a holiday probably next year. We're gonna do. But like once that's taken away from you and stripped, you just don't know. You just can't live with it for a while.
Yeah.
You've got to get used to living with that uncertainty, and that's life.
Because even now with new partner, there would be things without you even realizing you're planning thing. Oh, we'll do that, and then we'll do this. And
Well,
then
we've
this
got a
could
wedding
happen.
coming up. We've got to go away. We've got a couple of things
You're
coming
already
up.
planning things.
It's already in your mind, and you already
Yeah.
have a few. But when you're freshly single after such a long time, there's nothing coming up.
No.
There's nothing that you can even just put your mind to and work towards that one thing. And I just found out that like I kind of had a life calendar and it was empty, and I was like, what the fuck?
A life calendar.
It felt like my life calendar just went empty. It was like I quit a job.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what I was doing tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was saying that, I remember that day sitting in your kitchen trying to get you to come around. I remember you saying, you should give her a text or just give her a call. And, fucking that would have been February, January?
Something like that. Yeah.
Would have been early back in the year. And
No, it was probably March, I reckon. Anyway, it doesn't really matter the time.
No, it would have been early Feb. It was definitely early Feb.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, time is flying.
Yeah.
I cannot believe how fast time is moving. That's like my wedding was May, June, July, August, September, 4 months ago.
Fucking hell.
I know.
Fucking hell.
I know. We're in August and we quit in January.
I reckon the funniest part is that when you and I worked, we'd always complain about money and not having enough, and that it always disappeared and blah, blah, blah. And now we haven't been paid since January, and we've somehow made the money last. I don't even fucking know how.
But again, like, I'm not going to preach, but it's like, it's as Steve Harvey, like, and I love Steve Harvey. He's so right. Some of the things, when you listen to him, you're like, he knows what he's talking about. And it was like, yeah, if God showed you the path to get to where you had to be, you wouldn't walk down that road.
Absolutely not.
And like, yeah, again, like we've been paid very minimally in the last few months. And most
Very
people,
minimally generous.
no one would do it. Even if I knew, I probably would think, nah, there's got to be another way to do that.
Oh, if you told me in January when we quit, we'll get your first brand deal in August, I would go, fuck that. How do we even survive? Surely we go homeless by that point.
Yeah, I'd be like, nah.
No, I'm good, thanks. I'm going to live comfortably. But
well, like, we look at the challenges. Like, let's think after we just started the show. Firstly, when we started figuring out how to run, because again, and it's one of those things, when you start your own business, if you're a carpenter and you start your own business, you're suddenly not a carpenter anymore. You're a carpenter. You're an accountant. You're an admin. You're a bookie. You're a marketer. You're the driver. You're the everything. And
Everything.
it's like straight off the bat, I had to learn how to edit.
I remember our first couple of weeks, I don't even think we did a podcast. And we're fucking podcasts. We haven't even done a podcast.
Yeah.
Because I think we had so many stored up that we couldn't hold the storage. And we're like, well, we can't do any more.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're a full-time podcast. We haven't done a podcast in 2 weeks. What the fuck are we even doing?
Yeah, because we'd stored so many. So then we started doing 2 for that
Yeah.
little bit, just because we had so many people coming and wanting to.
Because
be on
also,
the
if we
show.
did a week without recording, we were like, we are literally have quit our job to do a podcast full time, and we haven't even sat in front of a microphone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What are we even fucking doing?
yeah,
And that was the hardest thing. And then like going and doing bulk emails to try and get brand deals with 1,000 followers.
learning how to market.
And at the time, we're like, why wouldn't they do it? Now I look back and go, why the fuck would they?
Why would they? And now we're like, why aren't they? And then in 6 months we'll be like, why would they?
No wonder why.
But like again, we had to learn how to market. We had to learn how to outreach. Well, we knew how to market and outreach, but different
Well,
altogether.
we knew how to market, but we didn't actually know how, because like when it comes to Instagram and stuff, everything's completely different. Like
Yeah.
we know how to market for real estate. You throw up a few photos of a sold property and that's it.
I had to learn.
But that means nothing because no one's fucking looking at it.
I had to learn how to sync audio, video, edit, cut, color change things, upload, like script writing.
That was the hardest part.
Like, yeah.
We looked into merch for a little while and then even trying to get our head around that. We didn't want to do the generic fucking merchandise either. It was more specific to what we're doing. And
Yeah.
that was just like Kirby and I we are real estate agents. Our best attributes were standing at somebody's front door and talking to them or on the phone. So when it came to this stuff, it was like,
That's
we were
why
like, oh, so you need to set up Shopify and then you need to go and research how much stuff costs and where and get the cheapest price. Then you need to do this and this and this. And then we're like, what happens if a shirt gets delivered and the print's wrong? Like, what the fuck do you even do?
Yeah.
And we just didn't want our listeners and our followers to spend their hard-earned money and we can't fix a problem. That was a really hard part because I was like,
Yeah.
I can't have hypothetically the shirt say $50. I was like, I can't have somebody spend $50 and it never comes. It comes fucked. The shirts suck. If it's in China and they're printing it from China and it comes all the way here, we don't know what the product is.
Yeah.
Like, does the person sending it from China even care?
Probably not.
Because they probably do it for 1,000 other podcasts.
Yeah.
That was my concern.
Yeah. But the things that we could do, we done well.
Yeah.
Talking anyone who we could get in front of, we had no problem.
Oh, Kirby and I had remember that week there where everything turned to shit?
The opposite of the Medeus touch.
Yeah. We had, we talked about that on the one we're not going to air.
Yes.
Kirby and I did have a week, I'd say, what would we say? Was that just after your wedding, May, April?
Yeah.
Where it looked like we were
I
going to
was
get
back from the honeymoon, yeah.
it. So that week we got approached and we auditioned for a TV show.
Yep. We did do that.
And we knew nothing about TV at that point, and we thought,
Can't really blame us.
no,
right?
never done before. We thought, fuck, we're a shoe-in, eh?
We're a shoe-in.
we did like an audition and stuff, and they said, we loved your video. We have to meet you guys tomorrow. Like,
And
we,
in our mind, that was a done deal. We
we
were on
thought-
TV. We're on TV.
we thought
They loved our audition. Just
we were
skip
like,
this step.
we are fucking on here. Like, we've just got a TV show. We haven't even tried.
Yeah.
So me and Kirby were under the assumption and the illusion that we're about to be TV stars. We had dropped 1 million views that week. No, we dropped 3 million views for the week. We were from 5 million down to 2.2.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're working on a $10,000 brand deal. That was basically done.
Yeah.
Basically agreed to.
Our lives were looking great.
That week, we were like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Life is on easy mode. Like, we're fucking killing it. And
Yeah.
at that point, nothing had been very difficult.
And that was the problem.
That was the problem. And the following week,
It's
I
never
was
been
actually
the same.
sick at the
It's
time.
never been the same since.
It has not been the same since.
It's not been the same since.
I got sick, and I remember I was already depressed.
Needless to say, you got sick. The show didn't come through. The deal didn't happen.
And the views continuously kept fucking dropping.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting at my mum's house on a park bench because she lives in a townhouse and there's like
Yeah.
a park there. And I remember sitting there just going,
Oh no.
because at that point, we were excited about them, but nothing had actually come through for months prior to that. So we were like, here we go, we're on.
Because the other thing that we did as well is because everything was coming quite easy, we were just becoming very expectant of it. So when we reached out and went, let's do this, we were just expecting it to return because everything else was happening so easily. But something would happen and we'd start getting excited for it and go, this is great. And this is where we really had an internal battle because we went, do you have to, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Where
The
it was
expectation.
like, yeah, like the
Yeah.
expectation.
It was,
I don't know if I can. I can't really explain.
Nah,
it
so
to-
what it was like we had put so much expectation on the outcome of something that we were working on that we were so excited, and it was that or we die. It was like the TV show. We didn't think beyond that. We thought that we had that.
But we were doing that with everything. Everything that
So
we got in front of us, we lived in the reality that we had it,
Yeah, because
and it happened.
we were yeah, we were living in that expectation, and we in our heads had the TV show and we had $10,000 coming in, and life was never going to be the same. And then because we put so much expectation on that, and we were so excited by the outcome and focused solely and so heavily on that, that when that didn't come through, it was almost like we got it and got it taken off us. Because in our head, the TV show that we thought we were on, when they said it filmed in October, I was like, in October, we're going to be whatever country they put us in.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have that 10 grand. If we've got that brand deal, we're probably going to get another one. So we're going to be doing this. And in my head, we're just flying in and out of countries. It was a travel TV show. In and out of countries, and we're going to be fucking so busy. You were trying to figure out how you and Alicia were going to be able to see each other. We were gone, eh?
I'm newly married. I don't know. Can I spend 2 weeks away from her?
You were like, I don't know if I can do 10 days without her. We might have to try and figure out how to fly and get her to meet us. And we were just in this we were already living there before it even happened.
yeah.
And something that we really had to come to terms with after that, and after we let the dust settle and we just grieved it for a while, was like, we had to learn
Because
to...
all those things happened in one day.
Yeah, all in one day.
In one day, they came crashing down.
Yeah, and it was like we had to learn how to like
Manage expectations.
like be excited for something, but not expect anything.
Mm.
And it was hard because then we kind of went the polar opposite, where we took the joy out of everything. Because everything we then got excited for, we were like, well, we can't get excited.
There's no
now.
point getting excited because I don't want to be let down by it.
And it's hard, and that was really difficult because then we took no joy out of anything that we fucking did.
We were getting things that we've been asking for since day one, and we were like, cool.
Which was funny
Alright.
because so we heard from day one that we needed 10,000 followers to get a brand, like a
Brand
management company,
Manager, yeah.
a manager. So it was actually funny because we hit 10,000 followers that week, and we actually met with the management company and we signed up with them on the day.
Yeah.
That was like a day after everything fell over, and you and I sat with her on the call with no energy.
We were so gassed.
We were
had-
fucking depressed as fuck.
Yeah.
We sat on the call with her and we were like, all right, cool, thanks. We'll sign the agreement.
Yeah.
We got off the phone. I got in the car and drove home. We didn't even talk about it. We weren't even excited. We'd waited
No.
for that since the day we quit our fucking full-time jobs.
I know. And again, it was something that we really learned that we had to. You really got to celebrate the little wins no matter what it is or what you do. Because, and again, like that wasn't even a little win. That's a huge win. We've been wanting that since day one.
We had been
But because
busting.
we been crushed by other things, we just couldn't see it.
We were depressed from all the things we missed, and then the thing in front of us gave us no joy. So it's like this
It
week.
wasn't until like 2 weeks later we actually went, hold up.
I-
Let's.
I remember a couple of days later, we jumped on the phone and we were like, we didn't even celebrate that.
Yeah, and then we did.
And then we did, which was a pretty fake celebration. We were trying to be positive, but we were already so fucked. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was. It's been a journey. It's been easily one of the most difficult things I've had. The amount of nights I've lost sleep,
Yeah.
from excitement, from anxiety, from depression, from obsessions.
It's been
Fuck.
like 2025 taking away. Yes, we've been doing it for an absolute year now, but as of 2025 right now, there have been some very terrible, tough days, but I still think it has been one of the best years of my life.
Oh yeah,
Like the shit that we've done this year. We flew to Melbourne to meet the CEO of Jim's Mowing. We drove to Sydney to meet Osher Ginsberg.
even little things.
The
like
people that we've met in here, like Harley from the Grounded Warrior, we've met him.
doing a 43K hike with him.
But even that, yes. But take that away. He's now a lifelong friend.
Yeah, that we chat to
like
frequently.
the Naturally Cooked sunscreen, amazing connection. We've met Evan from it. Like there is
Kyle Musker that you fucking loved from the gym.
someone who I looked up to for years. He's come and sat in my studio and sat across from us and shared his story. And there is countless others that.
There's people we got to speak to as well that just Even if they didn't come on the show, we got to chat to
just
some
going,
people.
That's cool.
Why they're in our DMs.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, there's so many things. that we're
Even like
so
getting
thankful for.
recognised. Like I've been
Yeah.
recognised like 10 to 20 times now.
Yeah.
One of the funniest ones was me and Kirby were at the Burley Pav one night, and like, this guy- I think it was my first time getting
It
recognised.
was the first time, yeah.
And she came up and she grabbed me and she
As
goes,
we were walking past her table, she
Yeah.
jumped up and grabbed
I was
you,
so
yeah.
glad you were there because you wouldn't have ever believed me. She grabbed me by the arm and she goes, "Are you the guy that does the videos on Instagram?" And I remember looking at you and I said, "Look at this, look at this." And then I'm like, I'm so humbled. I didn't know what to say. It was so awkward.
I laughed when you said, like,
I had no idea what to do.
I actually laughed out loud in front of her when you said, "I'm so humbled." And then she looked at me like, "What's this guy going
It
on
was
about?"
so, I didn't know what the fuck to do because I was like, I'm not like, it's not like she wants my autograph or
Yeah,
anything. And then
she's
she asked
just-
for a photo. I was like, sure.
And then we took it on your phone.
And never gave it to her. We forgot to give it to her. The next day,
no,
we just had a
she
photo.
was just so drunk she went and sat down and just
Oh,
carried
yeah.
on.
And
we're
then
like,
the
"You
next
want the
day,
f-"
I'm like, I've got the photo.
So she can't even post it and go, "Look who I met."
Nah, it's funny like when you get. And then there was another lady in Canberra, and she was so good, but she looked at me and she goes, "Hey," and because I'm from Canberra, I'm like, "Fuck, I must know this lady from somewhere." I was like, maybe it's my mum's. Like I have no idea who this lady is. Then she looked at me and I'm staring at her with this look on my face, like who the fuck, like. And then she goes, "Oh, you don't know me, but I love your videos on Instagram." And I was like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
And I was like, "Thank you so much." Like, even that's really cool in itself, like to be recognised. And even at OzTag the other night, and every time I go out drinking, like it's fucking awesome. Like it's just, if you told us a year ago, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, but then like even to go down to the like the absolute minimal thing is that for years I don't even and I know that you were the same. For years, all I ever wanted to do was be my own boss and do things my way and help people in the way that I know best. And it's like we are doing that every day.
Every
Day.
and even if we don't post a video or a podcast, somebody at that point's probably listening
We're
to
s- like there's days where we don't post stuff on Instagram and it's still just ding 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 ding. There's the Spotify's the same ding ding ding. There's things happening. So, and you current partner, like if it wasn't for this platform, you
Nah,
wouldn't
she
have met
found me
her.
off a video. Like
Yeah.
literally found me off a video and just followed me. And then we she followed me for a bit and we kept liking each other's stories and then we
Yeah.
met up. There's been so many opportunities from there. Like even just going on dates and stuff.
Even
like,
the opportunities that we have coming up, like we've got 3 really big guests booked in the calendar that I'm very, very excited about. As again, if we hadn't started this, in what world would you be sitting and talking to these people?
you'd have no reason to sit with these people.
Yeah.
And like I'm so grateful that I get to do the videos and stuff because I've never had a platform. Like
You've
we've
always
said,
done them.
I have memories on my Snapchat coming up of videos I sent my mates 5 years ago, but I never had a platform. I had no reason to post them. But
Yeah.
I'm so grateful I get to do that and get to live out the life and the dream that I've wanted, and you know it helps me get to where I want to be and things that I want to do, and same with you, like
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
The bigger we get, the more opportunities we get, and the more exciting it is. So it's like, it's been a year.
Oh, yeah.
It's
And
been a year.
the final thing to be thankful for is I'm thankful for you.
Oh, that's fucking cute.
There is
That's wholesome.
genuinely no one on this planet that I could have done
Same
this
here.
with.
Same here. And it's funny when you text me the other night. You're like, "Oh, it's been shit at the moment. Everything fucking sucks." But you're like, "I'm grateful I got to do it with you." And I was thinking the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't have done this with anyone else. And like,
I've got a lot of friends and there's a lot of people that I love but there's not one person on earth that I could think that I could do it with them for more than a few months.
no way.
Like it
No.
just wouldn't happen.
Because we got like kind of compliment each other and they're wanking each other off. Pretty sure we said that in the first episode.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did.
You wouldn't think the same if you're watching us try to remodel the studio. But anyway.
Yeah, literally. But like, you are so good at all the other shit that I'm not good at, and I'm good at all the shit you're not good at. Like, you know, and it's like, you know, it just works so well and blends so well. Like we've had fucking days where we argue like motherfuckers. I came in here 2 months ago and ripped your head off.
Ready to fucking throw. You did throw hands.
Yeah.
Metaphorical hands.
And then
but
you
yeah.
came in and fuck it. We've had arguments and
Oh, we've had blues.
For anyone on Instagram that thinks Kirby and I are just best mates that never have any problems, we fucking argue every day nearly.
Yeah.
Every day nearly. There's always one of us having a dig at the
There
other
was
one.
an
or a
argument today that we both had to go. Even before starting this, just take a breather.
It's good because we can both just like turn around, walk away, and then come back 2 minutes later like it's fine. But it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, there's been some challenging times with our relationship. Like there's been times where I'm just like, this is fucked. Because it's like we air, because no one really knows what we're going through. Like my mate Jack and Byron's doing like a social media thing and he's trying to grow a business there and Jack's trying to become an actor. But we don't know anyone that's quit their jobs to do a podcast. And, you know, like you're the only one some days that I can be like, this is fucked and you're the only one that will understand.
And like, we don't want to do that because we don't want to bring the other one down. But like, I had my cracking point like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
and
you hit cracking point. I've never seen you like that. It was
Yeah.
pretty funny because I was like,
I kind of wish I recorded it because I was saying some pretty funny things. but
you cracking it and doing that was the best thing ever because you have held strong for like 4 or 5 months without cracking it, and it's been tough.
I've gotten from the start, from literally this time last year, all the way until about 4 weeks ago.
You've
I've gone
always
without
been-
cracking. I was always the positive one that was always keep pushing, keep doing what we're doing, and things. I'm on the deck slurring and cussing at everyone, and
Yeah.
I was going.
And I'm the one laughing, going, fuck, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Oh.
And I loved it. It was good because it kind of made me go, not that what I was feeling wasn't valid, but I sometimes was like, I can't complain because Kirby's not complaining. But then
Yeah.
hearing you complain, I was like, yes. Like,
yeah.
and then I cracked it last week.
yeah.
I
And
fucking
I was like,
lost
I
my
was there,
shit.
brother. I was there the week before.
Yeah, I fucking lost my shit. The emails weren't working and just, I thought we got hacked and fucking, and then, I just got into my own head about everything. I don't know. I remember I had a night alone after OzTag. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I was playing PlayStation on autopilot and I just started thinking about money and the future and a plan B. And I was just like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And that rocked me for about 5 days. That rocked me till yesterday, Monday, maybe.
But I think advice for people here about us is that if you're starting a business with someone, and I think this is just a relationship in general, a relationship thing in general with anyone, especially business partner and friends, do not be afraid to, one, tell them how you are feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Based off current work environments. 2, how they've made you feel. Because there's times where like, and well, I'm going to say we've both done it to each other. We have severely upset each other.
Without even knowing.
Without even knowing. And I would sit on it and I would stew on it for 2 days. And then when I bring it up, you don't even know. And vice versa.
You've sat, and it's the same here, and I've sat on it for days. I'm like, this
Hey.
this prick. And then I get here and say, when you said that, that pissed me off. And you were like, when did I say that? And I'm
Yeah.
like, you don't even remember.
Yeah. So.
But if you can't have them conversations, you can't be starting a business with each other. Because
No.
there'll be fucking dark times.
Yes, absolutely.
It's 95% dark. It's been 5% positive when you really look at it. Like, honestly, when you
95's a big call.
think about it, think about how many days we've sat up on your deck and gone, what the fuck?
I wouldn't
But those
do
five-
95.
Those 5%, I reckon those 5% wins though are always so much better after going through all the
Outweigh it.
shit.
Oh, it's way
But you
better.
and I get in our heads so much. It's actually nowhere near as bad as we think it is.
No, and that's why I'm like, upon actual reflection, I don't think it'd be 95. It'd be like almost maybe 50, 60, not 50. Anyway, I don't need to value a number of bad days. But yeah, like,
In my head at least, because I get real negative.
yeah. But being able to have those honest conversations with the people within your team is so crucially important.
Oh yeah.
Like being able to tell them straight and know that they're not going to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Because, like, if we held on to things, like, it wouldn't work.
Nah, fuck no.
You got to say it and drop it and move on.
I've held on to things for weeks on end, and then I finally tell you, and I'm like, why didn't I just say that 2 weeks ago? Because you wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, and I go, oh, shit. All right, I'm sorry.
And then we move on.
And then
it's
you're
over.
like, oh. And then I take all the wind out of your sails. You're like, oh.
oh, okay.
Anyway.
I'm ready for a fucking fight.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's been a fucking journey. To be honest, it's really only getting started now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is kind of daunting, but yet exciting. Like,
Oh, but you think about anything building momentum, pushing a big rock.
Oh,
How
yeah.
hard is it to get the thing moving and then getting it up to an acceptable pace where you can kind of push it and it keeps rolling?
Oh, yeah.
You've got to push that thing for so long before you can actually push it and it rolls itself.
Oh, yeah.
Because in that first bit, if you push it and you start getting moving and you stop, it stops moving. Like
Well, it's the same with
just-
Instagram.
yeah.
Like, if I have a couple of days now where I don't post or don't do anything, don't notice it. In 30 days' time, when the fucking
notice.
analytics catch up and the insights catch up, and there's
Yeah.
3 days you didn't post anything, you start noticing on your monthly insights.
Yep.
You've got to keep it going.
If we stop prospecting for guests, we see it.
We see it.
We don't see it in this initial week, but we will see it in a month or two's time.
and that's scary because you
It
can't
is.
just pull a good guest out of your ass.
No, you cannot just pull good out.
Because we get a lot of people wanting to come on, but not everyone. Sometimes we just don't want to have somebody on because somebody else has told a very fucking similar story, and it's like we
Yeah.
just, you know,
Yeah.
or some people just don't have. Like, just don't align with what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Like, some people come on here trying to, like, promote a book or something.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like,
just trying to promote themselves, not
like-
trying to help.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, well, like, if you're promoting a book, just put up an Instagram post.
Yeah.
But anyway. Well, I'm about to piss my pants, Kirby.
Yeah, let's wrap that there.
Well, thank you to everyone that's listened.
Absolutely. Thank
Been
you
on
to
the journey.
everyone.
We're still on the journey to
Thank you to
number one.
everyone who's listened, been on the show, contributed, commented, shared,
Mines.
everything.
Thank you. We actually could not do it without you because if you guys weren't listening and watching, we have no
wouldn't be
reason
here.
to fucking do it. So
No,
we love you all, and
Happy 1 year.
happy 1 year. Love ya. Cool.
All right, go.